Hey, this is Southern Prepper 1. My wife went to the hockey game with my daughter. I didn't attend. I was at our prepper meeting, our weekly prepper meeting. I wish I had gone, just so I could get one of these, but my wife got one of these. It says, "I am a warrior." When she brought this home and I saw it on the counter, it was eye-opening for me. Yes, I am a warrior. I was a warrior before Uncle Sam made me a warrior. I had that warrior spirit inside me to basically fight for what's right. And my question to you is, where are all the warriors? Be it male, be it female, doesn't matter. Seems like people like us that stand for something, the Constitution, stand for what's right, stand for biblical principles of how to treat other people, we're scared. We don't speak up. We don't want to be, oh, those are anti-government people. We're definitely not anti-government. We're pro-Constitution. We're definitely pro what our founders wanted us to be as a country. But it's gotten to the point where I've looked on comments on news articles where people are allowed to comment. There's this huge separation between two people. The people on the right, or if you want to say conservative side, Tea Party side, it doesn't matter. And then you have people on the left, and we'll call them liberals or people that want big government. And don't get tied up with what side you're on, liberal or conservative. The real point is get tied up on what the Constitution says. The venomous attacks that I have read on boards between the two sides are literally one step away from fighting, without a shadow of a doubt. That's sad, but you know what I'm saying is, where are all our warriors? I'm tired of trying to be the good citizen and not doing anything, because no one wants to rock the boat, especially people like me. We want to support government. We want to support their function, because their function is very important. Government's ordained. Government is to punish evildoers, reward the good. And right now it's the exact opposite what's going on. We have in our country at this time leaders that are not fulfilling their jobs. They can't even balance the budget. They won't even bring up a budget. They just let us continue spending money. They are buying votes. What they are doing is criminal. What they are doing borders on treason without a shadow of a doubt. They're supposed to take care of our country. They are bankrupting our country, making our country very weak. Where are the warriors? Why aren't we doing anything? Challenge you guys in the military. Yeah, if you're a high officer, you're only there because you're playing their game. I know that, you know that. But you need to be ready. You guys are our tip of the spear for what's right, the real government, the real Constitution. A lot of them are getting booted out, probably because they're not going to play the game. You guys in the military, stay strong, do what's right, and be ready to do what's right. There's so many people upset, and it's not just preppers upset, it's just people in general, because what's going on, it's criminal. And for us not to tell them that, and for us not to prepare to solve the problem, we're the criminals. We will have to answer for our indecisiveness to react to what's out there. There is so much crime involved in our federal government, and people don't want to rock that boat. You know what? I don't even want to rock that boat. What I want to do is scuttle the boat, let the thing sink, swim to shore, and rebuild a new one the right way. And the right way is how our founders did it. We're at a point where more than 50% of us are on government doles. We don't need government doles. What we need is charity at the local level. But it's hard to give charity when you are taxed to death. And some of you might not be a small business owner, so you don't know the taxation that those companies have to face. Unbelievable that the government can take the sweat of your labor and demand up to 50% in some cases. That's criminal in itself. No one should take the fruit of my labor. Yes, we need to pay for services that our government provides that are outlined in the Constitution. I have no problems with that. But to penalize someone that goes out and works hard every day by taking up to 50% of their labor, that in itself is criminal. The only reason they're getting it from people is because they have forces with guns that if you fail to pay, they will throw you in jail. We're so far away from our Constitution. We're even if you're not a Christian, we are so far away from godly principles that our founders used to guide this country. Where are all the warriors? Why aren't we doing anything? It's sad. I'm speaking to myself because I'm a warrior. The nice thing is people are waking up. Organizations are waking up. We need to prepare. Yes, I'm going to say it. We need to prepare for a direct conflict with the United States government. You're saying, oh, Southern Prepper has lost it. No, I'm not, because you know what? They have already declared war on me. If you go back and read what they have said, they believe that we are domestic terrorists. If you're a Christian, a gun owner, a homeschooler, you're into herbs, you're a Tea Party member, I could go on and on. They have already declared that we are their enemy. This is point blank. Their surveillance on us is totally illegal, totally against the Constitution. It is wrong, and it doesn't matter if some guys on the Supreme Court, which are put there by leaders that are picking people that will follow the political agenda, it doesn't matter what they say. When you spy on me, I am not safe in my own house. Do not use this disguise of terrorism. You can do a lot with the framework of the Constitution to protect us without violating my rights. I can't get on my phone, I can't get on my computer without my rights being violated. This is wrong. Where are all the warriors? In weeks to come, organizations are going to step forward. The Oath Keepers have stepped forward. Why do you think I'm trying to prepare people? Where do you think the logistical support for a means to protect our Constitution is going to come from? It's going to come from preppers. Yes, preppers. Why do you think I prep? I prep to take care of my family and friends. I also prep to protect my Constitution. Those supplies that are put back, aren't all for me. They're for a general or a bigger cause. So I urge you, be ready when that cause asks you to do something. You might say, oh, you're talking violence. Do you know how our country was formed? Very violently. Very violently. Some average people, shopkeepers, clerks, farmers, they cooked their weapons. They weren't trained. And they stood and they said, enough is enough. When are we going to say to the United States government, enough is enough? Where are our warriors? I don't know. Do we have any left? Because you know what? I faced a lot of things in the military. I faced death so many times. I can't even tell you how many times. You know what? But I fought for the guys to the left and the right. This fight, I'm not fighting for the guys to the left and the right. I'm fighting for a cause so much bigger than that. I'm fighting for future generations. Because right now, we're not going to have any future generations to give them anything. We're giving them so much debt. It's impossible to deal with. We will collapse. This country financially will collapse. Will it be today? Will it be tomorrow? Will it be in 5 years? I have no idea. But when we collapse, it's not going to be pretty. So, I am ready to rock the boat. I am ready to scuttle the boat and let it sink to the bottom and see who will swim to shore with me and build a new one. I haven't been the warrior I should have been. I haven't done what I should have done. But it's coming time, closer and closer, when warriors are going to need to step forward. And you better be prepared mentally, you better be prepared physically to sustain your family and sustain a cause so much more important than my own life. I'm ranting because I'm concerned for my country. I'm concerned that what I'm going to give my children and someday future grandchildren is not even close to what was given to me. Granted, generations before me should have done things, but I'm not going to blame them. I'm going to blame us right now in the present. Why aren't we doing anything? Where are the warriors?